Hello everyone and welcome to Career Launcher. I hope you all are aware that every Wednesday and Thursday at 9 p.m. We actually come up with this session for 2026. Those who are preparing for 2026, but those who are attempting this year can also watch because it is just a static GK quiz. So we do conduct on Wednesday and Thursday 9 p.m. So am I audible and visible? Okay. So let's start without wasting our time. So in actually the last part which we conducted on Thursday 9 p.m. that was the 7th part, we were discussing MCQs. ठीक है, तो उसमें मैंने क्वेश्चन नंबर 12 तक कराया था and this was let me show the question number 12 to you. So I had discussed till here. So from here onwards I will continue with the questions. ठीक है, तो फिर से just please tell me what is the right answer to this question by the way. The ideals of liberty, equality, and fraternity contained in the or mentioned in the preamble. I think it's better to use the word mentioned. Mentioned in the preamble of the Constitution are borrowed from where? Australia, Canada, Germany, France. What is the right answer? जो लिबर्टी फ्रैटर्निटी इक्वालिटी जो प्रियम्बल में मेंशन्ड है, ये हम लोगों ने कहां से लिया है? We have borrowed from where? I'm waiting for the response. And I think you should be knowing it because it's actually very famous. There's something happened on 14th July 1789. What happened on 14th July 1789? Storming of Bastille Fort. This must be taught in school days. Storming of Bastille Fort, which is linked with French Revolution. Yes, and that is why here actually, yes, D is the right answer. Dharini has answered me correctly. Very good. So this led to the establishment of the concept of liberty, fraternity, equality. अच्छा, क्यों उन लोगों ने ये लैंग्वेज बोली थी, लिबर्टी, फ्रैटर्निटी एंड इक्वालिटी? व्हाई डिड दे टॉक अबाउट इक्वालिटी आफ्टर रेवोल्यूशन? Because logically speaking, it must be the concept that before revolution there were inequality. है ना भाई? उन्होंने लिबर्टी, फ्रैटर्निटी, इक्वालिटी की इसलिए बात की थी कि रेवोल्यूशन से पहले, फ्रेंच रेवोल्यूशन से पहले इनइक्वालिटी था समाज में. फ्रैटर्निटी नहीं होगा, लिबर्टी नहीं होगा. लिबर्टी इसलिए नहीं होगा बिकॉज किंगशिप है. सो किंगशिप में द कॉन्सेप्ट ऑफ लिबर्टी इज मिसिंग, है ना? देन इनइक्वालिटी, फ्रैटर्निटी मतलब ब्रदरहुड, तो ब्रदरहुड भी मिसिंग होगा. दैट इज व्हाई दे गिव दीज कॉन्सेप्ट्स ऑफ लिबर्टी, फ्रैटर्निटी एंड इक्वालिटी. ठीक है, तो इनइक्वालिटी इसलिए था कि देयर वर स्टेट्स जनरल एंड ऑल. Yes, because there were aristocrats were the dominant and we were discriminating lower people. Yes, Tanush, Mallapuram, you are absolutely right. Basically, there were three states, जिसको कहते थे. First state, actually, it was something like this. है ना? First state, second state, and third state. So, first state, second state, and third state, like this, है ना? So, the third state were actually common people, like peasants, farmers, and all. Second states had nobilities and all, है ना? Nobles कह लो या I would say clergymen. यहाँ पर टॉप में थे kings and nobles. So of course they had all the powers, the first state and the second state, and of course they used to actually do oppression, or there was inequality between all the three states. And first, second states, clergy, nobles, and normal people, right? So because of which the concept of inequality was prevalent. So after that, the French Revolution happened and the people gave the concept of liberty, fraternity, and equality. So this idea is actually incorporated in even our Indian Constitution as well. The concept of liberty of thought, expression, belief, faith, and worship, equality of status and opportunity, fraternity assuring the dignity of individual, and unity and integrity of India. Now, last class में मैंने होमवर्क दिया था, but I didn't find anyone answering it in the comment section. ठीक है, तो इसलिए मैं अगेन दोबारा पूछ रहा हूँ. मतलब लास्ट क्लास में मैंने कहा था कि क्लास ओवर होने के बाद, after the class is over, please write in the comment section. But I could not find anyone writing. any answer. So I'm asking it again. Please tell me, liberty, fraternity, and equality we have taken from French Revolution. I'm writing FR or France. Now, iske upar, just above it, you will find justice. The concept of justice we have taken from where? Can anyone tell me? The concept of justice we have taken from where? Liberty, fraternity, equality we have taken from French Revolution. The concept of justice. Yes, Dharini, very good. The concept of justice itself says social, economic, and political. Okay. So it is talking about three types of justice. The first justice it is talking about is social justice. Okay. The second is economic justice. And the third is social, economic, and political justice. Now, what is the difference between these three? Social justice means what? And means society-based justice should be there. Like, for example, there should not be any discrimination on the basis of caste, creed, gender, etc. Right? There should not be any untouchability and all. Economic justice means everyone, irrespective of religion, race, caste, gender, should be allowed to get, let's say, jobs, should be allowed to study and get jobs. And there should not be any discrimination, whether it is in private sector or in the government sector, as far as jobs are concerned, or doing any profession is concerned. That's called as economic justice. Political justice means, yes, representation of people, like representation of people of all caste, religion, gender, etc. In parliament and legislative assemblies. Okay. हाँ, कुछ क्वेश्चन yes धारिणी, जो संडे वाली क्लास है उसमें some questions I have already discussed. Yes, that is why this is primarily for 2026, but if there is 2025 student, he can watch, है ना. In fact, है ना. Second, जैसे for example political justice का, can anyone give one example of political justice we had seen recently or in the last 1 year? Just for example, there was a bill that was passed in the parliament for women's reservation. So that to ensure that basically the women's reservation, to ensure that women's participation in parliament should be there. Okay. So this can be one example of political justice. Okay. Let's move on to the next question. The next question says, which article of the Indian Constitution prohibits human trafficking and forced labor? Article 25, 23, 13, 5. What is the right answer to this question? Yes, Tanush, Mallapuram, you're right. The right answer is Article 23. B is the right answer to this question. It talks about prohibiting human trafficking and forced labor. Yes. And can you please tell me Article 25 talks about what? Ko bata sakta hai? What does Article 25, what Article 25 talks about? 23 तो बता दिया है, prohibiting human trafficking. What does 25 talks about? Citizens right. Yes, Hariram, actually rights तो है, लेकिन कौन से rights? Which rights? Freedom of conscience. Yes, Tanush, you're right. Actually, right to freedom of conscience है ना, right to freedom of conscience लिखा है ना, freedom of conscience, which includes freedom of religion, इसी में आता है ना. हाँ, conscience इसलिए लिखा है because a person has a right not to follow any religion. A person can be atheist also. So इसीलिए right to have freedom of conscience की बात कही. Okay. So that is what you should be knowing about it. Now, and so Article 23, we were talking about prohibition of traffic in human being and forced labor. So like traffic in human being, beggar, and other forms of forced labor and all. Okay, let's move on to the next question. The next question says, who described the preamble of Indian Constitution as a political horoscope of the Indian Constitution? Preamble को किसने political horoscope बताया था of the Indian Constitution? K.M. Munshi. नानी पालकीवाला, भीमराव अंबेडकर, ठाकुर दास भार्गव. What is the right answer? The right answer is K.M. Munshi is the right answer to this question. ठीक है, A is the right answer. Yes, Hariram is right. Very good. A is the right answer. Now, कुछ इनके बारे में पढ़ लीजिएगा थोड़ा सा. He was also a very famous lawyer of Supreme Court of India. I think died somewhere around in 96, 97. But he is actually one of the most prominent lawyers in India's history. नानी पालकेवाला. ठीक है, तो इनके बारे में ऑप्शन बी जो है ना, उनके बारे में थोड़ा सा आप पढ़िएगा. एंड ऑप्शन सी, एवरीवन नोस, भीमराव अंबेडकर वाज एक्चुअली the first law minister of India, the chairman of drafting committee and all. ठीक है ना. Now the next one is question number 15. Who among the following was हो जाएगा ना, the 15th chairman of 15th Finance Commission? Vijay L. Kelkar, Y.V. Reddy, N.K. Singh, C. Rangarajan. What is the right answer? अच्छा, ये लास्ट वाले के थे. और 16th फाइनेंस कमीशन के अभी रिसेंटली 16th फाइनेंस कमीशन हैज बीन सेट अप, एंड हु इज द चेयरपर्सन ऑफ दैट? हाँ, 15th फाइनेंस कमीशन के चेयरपर्सन थे मिस्टर एनके सिंह. यस हरिराम, यू आर राइट. सी इज द राइट आंसर टू दिस क्वेश्चन. 16th फाइनेंस कमीशन के चेयरपर्सन कौन है? व्हाट इज द राइट आंसर? यस, पेदादा मलेश्वरी, you are also right. C is the right answer. Chairperson of 16th Finance Commission. What is the right answer? We recently appointed 16th Finance Commission chairperson is Mr. Arvind Panagaria. ठीक है. And why is Arvind Panagaria so famous? Because he has earlier served. He was the first vice chairperson of Niti Aayog. ठीक है, तो नीति आयोग के फर्स्ट वाइस चेयरपर्सन भी थे, इसीलिए इनका नाम पता होना चाहिए. इनफैक्ट चांसलर ऑफ नालंदा यूनिवर्सिटी एज वेल. जो नई न्यूली बिल्ड नालंदा यूनिवर्सिटी है ना, is a chancellor of Nalanda University also. ठीक है, that's you should be knowing. So C is the right answer to this question. है ना? Now the next one is, as per Article 80 of the Constitution, what can be the maximum strength of Rajya Sabha? 235, 250, 240, 245. What is the right answer to this question? Maximum strength of Rajya Sabha under Article 80. Yes, Hariram, you are right. The right answer is B, 240. 250, sorry. B is the right answer to this question. Okay. Now, can you please tell me what is the current strength, by the way? So, maximum strength can be 250, but what is the current strength of Rajya Sabha? Yes, B was the right answer. Hariram and Pedada Maleshwari, you both were right. Now, please tell me, what is the current strength of Rajya Sabha? $245. Yes, Hariram, very good. So the current strength is actually 245. It is like this: 233 plus 12. So this 233 जो है, these are actually there is an election, a sort of an indirect election, you can say, because people do not directly elect, and these are elected by MLAs, and these 12 are nominated by president. ठीक है, this you should be knowing it. Now let's move on to the next one, the question number 17. Which article of the Constitution deals with the formation of new state? New state, in fact, Union Territory has also been formed recently, in August 2019. Okay. So which article talks about it? अच्छा, एक क्वेश्चन का आंसर बताइएगा. Recently we have seen Jammu and Kashmir election after becoming union territory. For the first time we have seen elections. So can you please tell me who is the chief minister of that? Recently he has taken oath as well. So the right answer is yes. Article 3 talks about formation of new states. Hari Ram and knowledge hunger, you both are right. A is the right answer. The right answer is Article 3. Yes, Pedada Maleshwari, you are also right. So yes. So if you want to change any states or union territory, the Article 3 is used. And a formation of new states, alteration of areas, boundaries, etc. Parliament may by law provide for these things. The area diminish the area, alter the boundaries, alter the names. Okay. Yes, Mr. Omar Abdullah is the new chief minister. After the union territory has been formed, for the first time election happened, and Mr. Omar Abdullah is the chief minister. Yes, knowledge hunger and Hari Ram, you both were right. ठीक है. Okay. एक चीज और पूछना है. Since we are talking about it, how many states are there in India and how many union territories are there? Please tell me. इंडिया में कितने स्टेट्स हैं और कितने यूनियन टेरिटरी? Can one tell me? You can call me Abhishek. Okay, Abhishek. Please tell me. States and union territory. Yes, Hariram, very good. Fantastic. So there are 28 states and 8 union territory. ठीक है. याद रखिएगा, this is very very important because recently we have seen a lot of changes. Recently, in the last 5 years, we have seen some changes because of which people forget and all की कितना है, कितना exactly है. ठीक है. So please do remember it. We have 28 states and 8 union territory. Now I'm giving you homework. Go and find out why I am saying so. There has to be a reason because earlier we had 29 states, one got reduced. Then we have new union territory. Then one got merged, etc. A lot of things happened in the last 5 years. Okay. From 2019 onwards till 2024, we have seen changes. That is why it's a homework. Go and find out. But please remember it. We have 28 states and 8 union territory. Okay. Now the next is question number 18. Which article of the Constitution states that the directive principle of state policy on promotion of international peace and security? So which DPSP, directive principle of state policy, talks about it, that the government should promote international peace and security? Yes, Hariram, very good. The right answer is Article 51. So A is the right answer to this question. Okay. It talks about तो DPSP जो Article 36 से 51 तक तो है Directive Principle of State Policy. You will find between Article 36 to 51. उस रेंज में बस एक ही आई रहा. So A is the right answer to this. हाँ. In fact 49 भी आ रहा, but actually the right answer is A. ठीक है. So ये आपने देखा होगा recently Prime Minister Modi in Ukraine has landmark visit. So we are actually talking about peace and all. ठीक है. तो इसीलिए Article 51 talks about it. ठीक है, you should know it. To ensure that yes, respect for international law, treaty obligations, settling disputes, ensuring peace. These are the words mentioned here. Now the next is how many members of Rajya Sabha can be nominated by the President of India? 14, 16, 10 or 12? अभी मैंने थोड़ी देर पहले, I think a few minutes back, I have explained. So I'm expecting you all to answer it. Yes, Abhishek is right. Nandini is also right. D is the right answer. 12 members we have. I've just told you that 233 plus 12 is like this. Hai na? 203 plus 12, and currently we are having 245 members. 12 is actually nominated, and these are actually elected members. Okay, and total strength is 250. I have told you maximum strength can be, but currently we are having 245, which is 233 plus 12. So those 12 are actually nominated from this category, है ना? Literature, science, art, and social service. Okay, so this you should be knowing. Okay, the next one is, who was the president of India during the emergency? Fakhruddin Ali Ahmed, V. Venkat Giri, R. Venkat Raman, Gyani Zail Singh. What is the right answer? जब इंडिया में like when there was a president rule, when there was emergency in India, who was the president of India? So emergency के time पर the prime minister was Indira Gandhi, everyone knows, but who was the president? Yes, Fakhruddin Ali Ahmed. Yes, Pedada, Maleshwari, Hariram, Abhishek, you all are right. Fakhruddin Ali Ahmed is the right answer to this question. Okay. Okay. So I hope you are aware. जो emergency लगी थी, कब लगी थी? 25th June 1975 till 23rd March 1977. Okay. So that is what you should be knowing it. Now the next is, when was the 44th Constitutional Amendment Act enacted? 1975, 1972, 1976, 1978. What was the reason? I mean, reason would be very long. No need to discuss reason. Well, actually, जो technically कहा गया था, if you are asking me, the term used is actually because of internal disturbance. This was the term used. Because of this. Reason कह सकते हो ये, but detailed reason तो बहुत लंबा हो जाएगा, but this is what they say. The reason was. 44th Amendment Act was passed in, yes, Hariram, you are right. Tabla Dhun, yes, you are right. The right answer is D. 1978 this was passed during Janata Party government time. So for 2 years, Janata Party ruled, and at that time, 44th Amendment was passed. So D is the right answer. Okay? The next is, हाँ, इसमें एक्चुअली हुआ ये था कि आपको शायद पता होगा, इससे पहले लेट मी थोड़ा सा डिस्कस कर लेता हूं. इससे पहले 1976 में एक अमेंडमेंट पास हुआ था, 42nd अमेंडमेंट, which is famously called as mini constitution and all. And in this, Indira Gandhi actually brought a lot of changes. Okay, and many of the changes were actually reversed by this decision. ठीक है, इसलिए इसमें लिखा ना है कि it also nullified the unjustified power to the government. Actually, it reversed a lot of things associated with 42nd Amendment. Now, the next is, the impeachment of the president can be initiated in Lok Sabha, Raj Sabha, either house, joint session of the parliament. And can anyone tell me which article talks about it? कौन से आर्टिकल impeachment of the president की बात करते हैं? Anyone? I'm waiting for the correct response. Let's see if anyone can answer me. Yes, Hariram has answered me correctly. Either house of the parliament. यानी कहीं भी initiate हो सकता है. It can be either in Lok Sabha or in Raj Sabha. ठीक है, दोनों में से किसी में भी. Yes, Hariram is right. Abhishek is also right. Article 61. Very good. So Article 61 talks about impeachment of the president. Yes. हाँ ना, he can be impeached for the violation of the constitution. बस इतना लिखा, reason for the impeachment ये होता है, violation of the constitution, बस इतना mention है. होता है कि किस कारण impeach किया सकता है, what is the reason. So this, the only statement mention is for the violation of the constitution he can be impeached. Impeach means it's a process of removal of the president of India. That's the term we use, is impeached. The next is, which among the following amendments to the constitution designated Delhi as NCT, National Capital Territory? And because of which actually an article was inserted. Which article deals with the governance in Delhi? Which article of the constitution? Can anyone tell me? कौन से आर्टिकल जो है गवर्नेंस इन दिल्ली से रिलेटेड डील करती है? Anyone? So it was brought in 1990, 69th amendment. B is the right answer. Yes, Abhishek is right. And Article 239AA talks about it now. Yes, there is someone P also. He is also right. B. Okay. 69th amendment enforced in 1991. Okay. Now, the next one is, which among the following schedules of the Indian Constitution mentions 22 languages? Second schedule, 8th schedule, 4th schedule, 5th schedule. What is the right answer? Actually, originally, how many languages were there? Originally means on 26 January 1950, how many languages were there? So the right answer is 8th schedule. B is the right answer. And yes, P has answered me correctly. Abhishek is right. Hariram is also right. 8th schedule. Now, please tell me, currently we are having 22 languages, but when the constitution was formed, how many languages were there? जब कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन फॉर्म हो रहा तो कितनी लैंग्वेज थी उस टाइम पर? एनीवन? 14 लैंग्वेज थी. ठीक है, तो पता होना चाहिए. दिस इज वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट. यस हरिराम, यू आर राइट. 14 लैंग्वेजेस वर देयर. ठीक है. And over a period of time, languages started adding over a period of time by Parliament of India, and now we are having 22 languages. So B is the right answer. These are actually the languages you can see in front of you: Assami, Bengali, Bodo, Dogri, Gujarati, Hindi, Kannada, Kashmiri, Konkani, Maithili, Malayalam, Manipuri, Marathi, Nepali, Oriya, Punjabi, Sanskrit, Santhali, Sindhi, Tamil, Telugu, and Urdu. Okay, so be careful. These all are actually Indian languages. Okay. Sometimes these types of questions are asked, which of the following is not one of the language mentioned in 8th schedule? Then how would you answer? So usme jaise for example 4 option mein one would be English. So you should remember English is not a language here. The reason is it is not mentioned in the 8th schedule because it is not an Indian language. Okay. Is tarah question kabhi sometimes they are asking, so you should be knowing it. Who among the following schedules of the Indian Constitution mentions the 3 list? Second schedule, 7th schedule, 1st schedule, 6th schedule. Three list means we are talking about union list, state list, concurrent list. Yes, the right answer is 7th schedule. B is the right answer. Yes, B is right. Vedada Maleshwari is right. B is the right answer. ठीक है. So 7th schedule में तीनों list mention है. Union list, state list, concurrent list. Yes. Abhishek is right. You are the right. हाँ. So union list में actually defense, foreign affairs, atomic energy, etc. है ना, मतलब जो central government on which central government can make laws. And state list में state government can make laws. Concurrent list both can make laws. ठीक है. This you should be knowing about it. Okay. So let's end the session here. Now I will be meeting you tomorrow. That is Thursday at 9 p.m. Okay. एक और क्लास होता है संडे को 8 p.m. पर भी होता है. You can watch that also where I discuss static GK. So you can watch live there at that time. So this is all about today's class. Please press the like button, subscribe to the channel, and press the bell icon as well. Okay, so that whenever we put a video, you will get the notification. Thank you, everyone. Thanks for watching. Have a nice day.